Gotta refresh my own TikTok, my own TT, so I can see the chat. Hey, and welcome to this lovely Saturday evening. On a little earlier than I normally am, but I'm actually hoping that posting my first promo video will help get some attention. People will say, hey, he goes live, and then see that I am live. It's a dog breed, Caucasian Ovcharka. Okay. Have to look that up. Let's go. And reproducing in the sewers. Well, hello, Darko. Sure. Oh, those are super big dogs, aren't they? I just shampooed the rug. Find a picture I can draw. It's your dream dog? I don't think you'd have room in your place for that. This dog. Doom. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Those are puppies. I'm trying to find a nice, good shot. That looks like from outer space. What's this one? Yeah, okay, we could go with this one. Almost, Christy. Keep trying. You'll get it right. They'll let you get it right at some point. Not Izzy. Thanks for the follow, Lauren Baker. And I always watch the skies and get my well-worn Etch A Sketch out. Oh, that's still too big. Trying to get my reference image a reasonable size for YouTube. Sure, that'll work. I got to make sure that I don't accidentally erase this. So let's just set that aside, shall we? Hey, what's going on, Cortez in the house? Good to see you, Cortez, on YouTube. This is the one we're going to be using today. Ozzy Orsman, that's what I was trying to say. I know, right? Autocorrect, I figured. And it was funny when I posted the time lapse for that today. And as I was doing the draft last night, I spelled it Ozzie. I felt so bad. That's right, Marco Ramirez. 1,000 points for guessing. This is indeed bot from Team Umizoomi. Fantastic. We're going to start this right here. Good friends you can't lose. This could become habit. We're going to say goodbye to bot. Bye-bye, bot. Now he's gone. Cap it. Tick-a-doom, tick-a-doom. Thanks, Darko. There is half the fun compared to me with moving along. I'll have to deal with the fact that I've worn off most of this. This was a very popular Where's Thomas from Thomas the Train? Posted at some point. I don't have the drawing sitting around. I drew it and erased it. All right. This is my fancy schmancy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to tell us approximately how long this drawing takes. Let's get started. A lot of reflections on the TikTok. Nope, on the YouTube webcam. You know best. Hey, I've never seen the sun come up in the west. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Moving right along, we're truly birds of a feather. We're in this together. Movie stars with flashy cars. Big town, your storm is right. Should it be snowing? No, I don't think so. Moving right along, dookie doon, dookie doon. Yeah. Posting sign. There we go. Indeed, Scottish kid. It is going to be a dog. Ready for me. I have to say, I don't know. So on YouTube, asking about Thomas the Train. I don't remember the last time I drew Thomas the Train. One of the times, but it's there somewhere. Moving right along. Womp bum 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 bum. Let's do that. That's what I thought. There we go. Do a little of that. Gonna go. I plan on being live for quite some time today. So what I'd like to do in my lives, I will take requests. I usually accept, decide what I'm drawing. Thanks for the follow, Giorgio. It's the dog from Up. It is not the dog from Up. No, it's you're on YouTube. You can see that's the dog I'm drawing right there. You can see my reference image. Um, I like hearing requests, but I usually, most of the time, I don't decide what I'm going to draw next until I'm done with this drawing. I would not do another dog in this live. I like to switch things up and like change the subject matter of what I'm drawing. So we'll see what I do next, but yeah, it won't be a dog. I have never drawn this type of dog. It's a Caucasian Ovcharka. Ovcharka. Don't know, Arvkarka, Markovka. I slaughter words. I slaughter names and words. So you'll have to forgive me if I slaughtered the name of this dog, but it is a Caucasian Ovcharka. Ovcharka. That's what it is. Real life dog. It's mostly around Eastern Europe. They used them to hunt bears back in the day. Wow. Perhaps. I haven't done Thomas the Train in a while. YouTube is requesting that I do Thomas the Train next. So let's finish this drawing and see where we land there. Yeah, I don't see why not. Again, I've done Thomas Train a few times. In fact, he'll probably end up in my most requested playlist if I do draw him on TikTok. Can't legally own a bear. So this is what would be the next best thing to own. These dogs are huge, for those who don't know. I like how it's turning out so far. I probably have another 15 minutes on this dog. I'm just guessing, Cortez. So if you want to hang out, I'll reward you for that. Get you a little Thomas after this. See, look, I just said. So yeah, if you stick around, my TikTok is still building up. There's 15 people hanging out with me. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to be live for a while, so I'm hoping to find a few hundred people on TikTok at some point. I should probably make it back to the face. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do the bottom part of the mouth. Do, do, do. Where we get. No name. Oh, you're back. You're front. I replied to your comment on YouTube saying that I plan on going live in a couple of hours. Guess you missed that a couple of hours ago. I got, you know what? I made a list of to-do things for the weekend and they're already to done. Very excited about that. So literally, I'm just going to draw. For me, it is 4 o'clock. I am going to be drawing until dinner is ready. That won't be for a while, probably at least 2 more hours. There we go. Let's do that. Hi, fish sticks. It's been a while. I thought, you know what? I can't really say that since I was off for about a week. So it's been a while for me. Love this mouth. Really like how this dog's turning out. Yeah. Oh, you just read it? That's so funny. Yeah, I took about a week off of lives, just because I went on vacation and then just life, work had me busy. Stuff happens. How big does this go? Yeah, it's good. You know, the guy who does the voice for Doug, that's the dog from Up, he's actually an Etch A Sketch artist. I know him through the Etch A Sketch community. Nice to meet him someday. Still works for Pixar. He's directed movies. He's also the voice of on Monsters Inc. The lady, you forgot your paperwork. That's also the same voice actor who does Doug, the Up dog. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Roz, thanks, Darko. Yeah, Roz on Monsters Inc. is the same voice actor as Doug from Up. Doodly doo. You would not have room for this dog in your apartment, Faye. I don't think your cats would like it too. It'd probably eat your cats just because they would, you could just one swallow. Your cat, excuse me. Could we not spoil it? I don't know what you mean. Some songs, this lead singer actually sounds like Weird Al to me. Just saying. Or do IDC? What's that? Yeah, I do already have a YouTube suggestion. Of course, you can suggest. Everybody is, so this is a reply to somebody on YouTube asked if they could suggest something. I'm open to listening to suggestions. I don't always say yes while I'm drawing, but of course, you can make a suggestion. Now, where does that go? Okay. Is that good? Is that good? And let's do that. What would you suggest, No Name? Reach out 2:30 from Squid Games season 2. You know, it's so funny. I'm just now watching Squid Games 2, and I just finished episode 3. So no spoilers, please. I finished this week. I finished season 1. I'm binging. I'm totally catching up. I'll have to look up 2:30. Although I've got if hold on. Cortez. If Cortez is still here when I finish this drawing, I'll do Thomas the Train. But I've always loved big dogs, so hopefully one day you'll have space. Yes. I hope you do too, Faye. Hope someday you have room for this dream. I bet they are not cheap, these dogs. They are huge. Yeah, Cortez is still here. Thank you, Cortez, for hanging out. I'm 13 and a half minutes into this drawing. We'll see. I'm going to be live for a couple more hours. So there's plenty of time, Melanie. I have 6 people on YouTube and only 11 on TikTok. But again, it's early. Maybe, uh-oh, my stylist doesn't want to go up anymore. They're not considered status dogs, which helps, but definitely not cheap. Yeah, okay. Oh, chipmunk warning. Uh-oh. This isn't wanting to go up any higher at this point. This is an old Etch A Sketch that might be faulty. I'm going to have to go around. That corner doesn't want to go up, so I'm going to go over here. I'm back at the back foot. Get scary dog privileges, that's for sure. Just draw the line. I'll make it hairy on the way back down. There we go. Well, hi, Baja Blast on YouTube. Chow? No, Mike, it's actually this enormous dog called a Caucasian ovary. No, Ovcarian disease. No. Now I've got my YouTube covering. There we go. Ovcharka. Caucasian Ovcharka. That's what it is. Huge dog. Give it a little hair. I'll need you to if you haven't already, I'll need you to stick or notepad this one, Faye. I'm sure you have already. Oh man, yeah, I might need to get a new Etch A Sketch out. This one's old, and I've probably had this one 5 years now. I've seen a lot of TikTok drawings on it. I haven't used it in years. Way ahead. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how many people have these drawings. Right. Well, I've learned that. No Name said, I don't know how people make these drawings while I don't even know which knob goes up and down or side or to the side. But that's the thing is like I don't have to think about the knobs when I'm drawing. My hands just do it, make it happen. Oh, I see. This is going to go more like this. I've got to be very careful because it's really, yeah, I'm kind of, oh man, that sucks. I have to find another Etch A Sketch. I mean, I've got 3 new ones here actually, so I guess I could get a new one. Just set this one aside for maybe parts. Or another Etch A Cam someday. Just like that. Now I'm not going to be able to go back up that way. So I have to go around. But there it is. I don't think I can I don't think it's going to let me do anymore. There we go. Up to 200 pounds. Wow. Lion. Peter. No. It is a dog. It is a Caucasian Ovcharka. This would be the last drawing on this Etch A Sketch. I think I'll just open a new one. See, I can't even go up here. My initials. It's got problems. It's got issues. This is well used. Last drawing was a Caucasian Ovcharka. Ovcharka. There we go. I'm the only person who seems to always come back when you stream. That's not true at all, No Name. That's not all. That's not true at all. I have quite a few regulars on YouTube now. They just don't know that I'm back. Sketches. I need critique. What do? Sure, God Money. If you want to tag me in a post and say, what do you think? God Money. The God Money on TikTok asked if I would critique Etch A Sketch drawings. Absolutely. Although, you know what? Everybody draws different on the Etch A Sketch. Everyone has their own style on the Etch A Sketch. Fantastic. Thanks for the follow, Gunwork. Yeah, I've got 2 more. All right, adjust your lighting. There we go. Let's back up. Hey, later. Hey, Bob. How about sooner? Sooner than later. Or are we saying goodbye to this dog? This is a new one. This is 76% recycled plastic. Can I do Sedusa from Powerpuff Girls? I think I have. The puppy does indeed survive. It'll last another day. I do have my next drawing chosen, but if Darko, if you stick around, you typically do. Um, Perhaps I could do that later. All right, let's take a look here. Boom. That's what I thought. Oh, I see. Hold on. I gotta fix my green screen for YouTube. There we go. Mm, good enough. Let's fix this. Okay, then. I have to look that one up, Darko, but stick around. New Etch A Sketch. That's right. Because, of course, I just happen to have one sitting right next to me. I've got two more new ones, too. One of them is designated for the Bacon family on TikTok. They have a request to commission piece coming up for their anniversary. It's where they were married. What am I'm looking up. All right, let's skip this. Good. Boo, boo, boo. That's exactly right. Cortez request on TikTok. Nope. Cortez's request on YouTube is next. Bam. Bam. All right. Oh, my timer's still going. Of course it is. That was about, I don't know, 18-minute dog. Uh, Start this one. Let's go right here. Oh, we'll see. No name. I'll have to look it up. And then I got to look up. Darko made a request. That'll be a nice one to do at some point. All right, we got a this cartoon Powerpuff Girls. It's got to be a nice, easy drawing to take a break from. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch, built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. Let's check it out. Hold on just a second. Actually, let me try to do something like this. That is going to show not only the reflection, but also me. We don't need that. I don't want to. I see me dipping into the. All right, it's just not going to. Sorry, I'm adjusting my web camera for YouTube. It's just going to have to be like that. Again, I don't like to promise what I draw next. I really don't, because now there's like people are building a list. I'm next. I'm next. I'm not going to promise that. If I get in the mood to do something else that somebody requests, I'm doing that. So no promises. Disclaimer, no promises. Is this going to... Oh, I see. Yeah, that's reflecting. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. I already introduced you to my watch, so we're just going to get this started after I do all that. Yay. Okay. Just need to be patient. Exactly. Here we go. Let's do this drawing. There we go. This is a very slow Pink Floyd song. Yeah.
Really, I've been thinking a lot about my trial.
No, let's
I'll
not do
just show you
that.
what I thought.
All right, let's do that. Little instrumental from Moana. Ah, nice, smooth, new Etch A Sketch. The knobs turn very smoothly. There we go. I usually start with the face with characters. And I know the head's going to be big enough to fit the face. Drawing this character's face first, I bet a lot of people are going to guess who it is pretty quickly. Are they old? Who's old, Wolf?
Favorite. We like being able to play more than a home right there. Where's your old favorite?
The drawing? Yeah, it's from an old show, I think. I think we could consider this character old, although kids still love him today. It's from a kids show. How about that? That's a pretty big hint. I don't want that to look like a mustache because it's not. Not from Rugrats now. A little early, I think. You might see the character, but it might be a little too early to guess correctly. Toom. Cal, hold on. You're about to get a big hint. It's not the moon. That's right, Connor. That's right, 10909 and Tristan. All of you got it. That's right. Thomas the Tank Engine. I know you're not from the U.S. Thomas the Tank, Thomas the Train, however you want to see it. We don't talk about Rugrats? What? I guess the thing in the corner. Very good, No Name. Yeah. Everybody on TikTok, they can't see the reference image. I do show it on YouTube. Thanks, Soviet Union, I guess. But 1,000 points to everybody on TikTok who guessed it correctly. The points don't matter. They don't mean anything. They're no value. But there you go. 1,000 points for everybody who guessed it right. Give him some eyebrows. Then we're going to give him a body and we'll be good. Yay. Hello, Jang. See, now Jang had requested yin yang. Now, do you just mean a yin yang symbol, or is there a specific character yin yang you're talking about reference? Because that's a previous request I didn't get to last night. That might have precedence over tonight's request. There's his face. Now let's draw the rest of them. Points make them feel good. Exactly. Points is always nice to get. And No Name, I'll give you 1,000 points for just participation. Participation points for guessing the character in the corner. I'll give you another 800 points for that one. That's fun. Bye, Wolf. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow, Tristan. That's right, Yan. Thomas, 1,000 points for you. Why not? And Tristan on TikTok, I'll give you 3,000 points for following me. 3,000 follow points. I think the points actually have a higher. You like the old Thomas better? Is this not the old Thomas? This is the new computer one. Well, you're getting your money's worth because I'm drawing this for free. Because the old one was what? Claymation, right? The one I'm drawing is like computer, like CGI Thomas the Train. The requester on YouTube said I like the old one better. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, thanks, Joby. Joby Lynn's flashing some roses on TikTok. Fantastic. I don't do this for money. I do like a little. I buy stuff with it, just sketches and equipment I got for my wonderful. Who am I making? Ryan will have the fun. Rocco Sparky. Thanks for dropping by, Rocco. It's good to see you. He was a toy train, and I think it was clay for the people. Oh, but it was live action. And now this is a CGI Thomas the Train. That's right, Ryan. You got it. Ryan, I'll give you 1,000 points for guessing it. Because that's what I do. They don't mean any, they don't have any value to them, but it's fun to give them out. I like giving out points. All right. There's that. 1,000 points. Why, Rocco? Why is that not fair? I always give out 1,000 points for anybody who guesses it correctly. How about I'll give you 1,600? That's 800 points for each of the roses you just gave me. At least it told me you gave me two. Yes, Lexi, you get 1,000 points. Oh, you didn't get a chance? Well, you can still guess it, Rocco. That takes brand new Etch A Sketch from next to him. Right? I've got my supplies right here. Just reach down, shing, new Etch A Sketch. All right, this will take a little while. We are now 9 minutes into this drawing. You'll take them? All right, fantastic. But even if you were to guess it now, I'd still give you the points. I'm assessing how far my line's going to go. A little beyond. There we go. There we go. Let's do that. Like this. Nice. Go straight across here. You're too cool. Thanks for the follow, Snipe569 on TikTok. So Cortez, just pretend this is the old one. How about that? It looks a little derpy in my opinion, but that's all right. Again, you're getting what you pay for. Thanks, Joby Lynn. Get 2,000 following points. It's kind of hard to draw with the Etch A Sketch. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's not easy. I've been drawing on the Etch A Sketch for 30 years now, going on 30 years, but I'll say 30 years. 2025 makes 30 years that I have been drawing on the Etch A Sketch as an art medium. Not the kind of medium who talks to ghosts, but, art medium. 70, well, I show 86 people. Yeah. I'm hoping for a few hundred later. I'll be live for a while, get some attention. I just posted a little self-promo video. I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I'm trying some testing with some FaceTime to see if I get more views, more interest with some FaceTime, not the app showing my face. Going up. Let's see, 100. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Well, as long as you subscribe, no name, as long as you're subscribed on YouTube, you get 3,000 points for subscribing on YouTube because I don't have as many followers. I've got 97,000 followers on TikTok, but I'm almost to 2,000 on YouTube. I've only been going live on YouTube since January, so I'm just starting to grow my following, my subscribers there. But I I don't do this for money. Oh, and Hedgehog is back. Hedgehog Lover is back. I don't do this for money. I just I draw to relax, but I do like an audience while I'm drawing. So that's why I like the followers.
Time. Let the dice stay hot.
Can I draw on anything other than the Etch A Sketch? Absolutely, Rocco. My favorite small content creator. Well, thank you very much. One who draws. Thanks, no name. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been drawing all my life. Growing up, I did a lot of pencil sketches, a lot of pencil drawings. That reminds me, I want to bring a sketchbook to work. I keep forgetting. I think I'm going to take drawing breaks at work on actual pencil. I've done paintings, I've done sculpting, but for social media, this is very unique. You could scroll through art lives and find a lot of people painting or drawing, but very few are on the Etch A Sketch. Story. Soccer. Draw a story. Soccer Slayer, what do you mean by that? Soccer Slayer on YouTube says draw a story. I have drawn a series. He's working on it, actually, on animation at least. That's right. I am going to do some animation. I actually have done a series of drawings that are like a comic book where it tells a story, and individual drawings like a comic strip where it's individual frames. I have done that. The rabbit and the carrot. I love it. I have my daughter narrated it when I did it, when I posted the video. I did it on Easter egg Etch A Sketches. I got ruined. I put glue on them, and the glue faded the color of the eggs under the glue. Very disappointed about that. But
should have stopped you from.
Yeah, is that what you mean, Soccer Slayer? Like draw a story, tell a story with drawings? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure. And do you mean still frame or animation? I have done an animated story of an acorn that falls from the tree, grows into a tree, and then your childhood perfectly. Oh, fantastic. I drew an acorn, falls from the tree, lands on the ground, it rains, grows into a new tree that drops an acorn and it's a loop. I have done that story, animated. So yeah, Soccer Slayer, if you're still there, what do you mean by a story? Individual frames or tell a story while I'm drawing? Perhaps?
Without me,
Oh, you know what? I'm going to stop here.
more than anything I'll see. Sacred, glorious fire.
Right here. There we go. That's nice. I like that. Like how that turned out. I don't believe you, Wyatt Rivera. I am going to erase it after I'm done, but I'm not going to mess it up. I've been promised galaxies and everyone's full of shit. And I think you are too. So I don't need your galaxy. I don't do this for money. I'm going to finish this drawing and then I'll erase it. Feel free to give me a galaxy if you want to, but I don't need your lies. I am smart. I'm 54 years old. I've been drawing on the Etch A Sketch for 30 years, and I've been doing lives on TikTok for a couple years now. I'm no fool. And if y'all didn't know that, there you have it. I am 54 years old, playing on a toy for TikTok. That's the way it goes. Well, hi, big fan. Thanks, foot. Is that a foot? Oh, or is that the muscle flex? Yeah. 17 and a half minutes at this point. Galaxy. Thank you. No Name gave me a galaxy on YouTube. It took a lot of effort to come up with that. Thank you. Thanks, No Name, for the galaxy on YouTube. No, it's not SpongeBob. Certified. You don't know what I'm drawing? You can't tell? I don't like to tell people. I like people to guess, but at this point, it should be really obvious. Not SpongeBob, though. You thought I was 75? Oh, my goodness. Aged really well. Thank you very much. Thought I was 40. 75? It's all right. It's all good. Just turned 54 in June. The day. That's right, indeed. Lala and Matthew and Ed. It is indeed Thomas. Thomas the whatever you call it. Train, the engine, the little engine that could. Let's do this. I'll do this. Oh, let's do this again. Very nice. No, let's go there. Happy very late birthday. Thank you, Grace. Happy very late birthday indeed. Thomas the Train. Thomas the Engine Train. Nice, very nice. Thomas the Car. Thomas the Thomas. Everybody who's guessed it correctly, you get 1,000 points.
That's about the thing. Unless we all become as small.
You only read the books? Oh, that's nice. Get 1,000 Etch A Sketch points. That's right. Etch A points. Tank Engine. There you go. Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank. That's what it is. It's either Thomas the Tank or Thomas the Train, depending on where you live. That's what it is. Thank you, Hedgehog Lover, for that assist. That's what I was trying to think of.
Humanity, lost, negative, God and devil.
Dazed and Confused. Black Oak. There we go. Let's do that. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's finish the roof, and then we'll do the back half. I think we'll call it a day after. I don't really need to do too much. Are you still with me, Cortez? I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's who requested it on YouTube.
Not my mind.
Little thing on the top is giving you the bird.
Tweet.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Lala and NBA Go. Some of the comments. Ooh, thanks for the follow, Stitch BP. 2,000 points for everybody who just followed me on TikTok. If you follow me on YouTube, you get 3,000 points. Because I'm almost at 2,000 followers on YouTube, but I'm at 97,000 on TikTok. There we go. I also requested thank you very much. What? Smith? What's that? Well, hello, Leadkins. And no name on YouTube. You said 230, right? 230? Player 230 from Squid Games. Uriel is here. Fantastic. Hello. It's something. You got it. You got it, Grace. Can't say I didn't give you anything. I didn't really give you anything. You can say I didn't give you anything. All right, here we go. Let's get the bottom half done here. Call it a day. This is wow, this is a 22-minute. I don't usually have my drawings go this long, but he's got a lot of detail. All right, and we'll go. We'll give him some wheels. And there we go. Let's do that. Dana from Wayside. You just joined me, Uriel. We'll see what I draw next. I don't know who that is. I've had a request. I don't know. Who else is over there? Darko, are you still there on TikTok? Darko had a request. No Name has a request. So all sorts of stuff going on. Dana from Wayside. Worth the wait? Yeah. Yeah, second season. Oh, wait, now I forgot the number I said. 230. There we go. So we'll see what I draw next. I do want to look up 230. I should probably throw a number 1 on the side. Hold on. I'm looking at my reference image for how long this goes. Thanks for the follow, Dude MC on TikTok. I'll give you 2,000 points for that, right? I think we'll go right here. I should probably do the number 1 on the side. Because that makes him Thomas. Let's do that. Is this right there? Okay, see. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. That's nice. Hey, Turbix, there's these two knobs. You turn them and it makes a drawing. Dargan Sonolis. That's good. Dargan Solinus. That's good. Okay. We're walking down. Nice. All right, let's do that. There's a little rail. Let's do the side of the rail here, like that. And then let's do this other wheel. There we go, like that. Let's do some spokes. There we go. Little track there. Definitely deserves a follow. Fantastic, Turbix. You get 2,000 points for following me. Points don't mean anything. They're magical Etch A Sketch points. I like that. And they have no value. Actually, what I've said in the past is you can go to your local point bank and cash them in there. But there is no value to them. There we go. Let's do that. Almost done. Let's retrace this line. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with any more tracks. There we go. Retrace that line. Do I bother with the one? Sure. Let's go up and give them a one. I also didn't do any of the inner lines. Let's do some inner lines. There's an inner line here above this. Like that. Although that's probably supposed to line up with the tire. It doesn't. Oh, well. Thanks, Noah Wiseman. Pure words of wisdom. Well, thank you. I decided not to do what I wanted to do. Wait a second. What did I miss over there? Oh, I see. Back. And you'll say, okay, I returned. That's so funny. What took you so long? Okay. That is funny. I didn't even read that chat. Oh, wait, where am I? There I am. Now let's do this. Inner line. Is there one on the back? I think so, but we're not going to bother. There we go. We're doing the inner line back there. We need to do that number one. It's a floating one. I don't like floating things like floating eyes. This is a floating one, but we'll get it in here. No, not your request next for sure. You're like third in line, Uriel. I'm gonna look up the different things that have been requested already to see. Although I don't know if Darko is still here. Darko, are you still on TikTok? I'll look it up, Uriel, but I'm not going to promise I'll do it next. Darko doesn't answer me. I think what? Hey, Ray! Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Oh, you think Darko left? Yeah. Darko's a regular around here. Darko has hung out while I've been preserving, and those are pretty slow Etch A Sketches. Plan on doing some preserving next weekend. All right. I think that'll do. Now he's got a one. I think we're good. This has been a half an hour drawing of Thomas the Train. I'm a little over Thomas at this point. Oops. As I think we all are. Super busy. Well, I honestly, how does the Etch A Sketch work again? I can tell you, Ace, in just a moment. Give me a moment. I can even show you one that I've scratched out all the powder, so you can see inside. I actually took a week off. I went on a vacation, and then work had me busy when I got back from vacation. Had some catching up to do and end of month stuff. But yeah, I was off for a week myself. So let me go ahead and start by telling you how the Etch A Sketch works. The inside this box, I'm going to pause here for a moment, then I'll do a close up. This is aluminum powder inside this box. We're going to zoom in on TikTok. I'm going to hide things, so if you want to get a screenshot, Cortez, you can do that. Inside this box is very fine aluminum powder. It sticks to the glass with static electricity. As I'm turning the knobs, there's a stylus inside that scratches off the powder. And I'll show you that right now. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So as I turn the knobs, that stylus inside is scraping off the powder. And it causes the lines. And that's why when you turn it over and shake it, it fills in those lines, and that's why it erases. This one's a little broken. So there you go. Hedgehog Lover on YouTube asked when my next live would be. I'll go live tomorrow, but I have no idea what time. So there's never a set schedule for my lives. I do go live daily, but there's no set schedule. This is so cool. My shadow looks like it's on the Etch A Sketch. That's so cool. Sorry. Enjoying myself on YouTube. Oh, well, thank you very much, Cortez. I hope you got a little screenshot while I was off camera. That was the whole point of that. Oh, I didn't finish or pause that. Half hour Thomas the Train. That's what we've got here. Now I'm going to look up a couple of things that have been requested. But yeah, you should get notifications if you click the bell there. Thanks, Willie B. Willie B on TikTok says, that's impressive. I have to dictate sometimes to YouTube because I'm also live on YouTube. What am I looking up? 2:30. Oh, that guy. Man, I hesitate to draw Thanos or 2:30 from Squid Games because I don't want spoilers as I'm watching this series. So I want you to bring that one back, don't you? Dude, help me with circles. Sure, California. Oh, he finished. I did finish. So yeah, I'm not going to do any Squid Game references because I don't want spoilers. I should do Stitch. You know, Ray, I've done Stitch. I've got my favorite Stitch drawing right here. Here's my Stitch. And how about we do a circle? You want instructions on how to do a circle? I'll do a circle. I have the bell on, but it doesn't say when you're live trying to figure that out with notifications on. Interesting. All right. So yeah, I'll set this Stitch aside. Goodbye, Thomas. Half hour drawing. Gone. My first drawing on this Etch A Sketch. Where was I? Oh, yes, of course. Bottom. So, yes, Evan. Had to go. Dana from Wayside. That's what it was. I was going to look that up. Hold on. I want to look that up. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. All right. I'll do that next. Because Darko's gone. First, though, we're going to draw a circle. Let's go around. Yeah, I just erased Thomas the Train. You'll have to look for the time-lapse video another time, Big Ninja Bear. I just erased Thomas the Train. You might be able to see. There we go. There's a little bit of the drawing left over from the shadow. But there we go. All right. We are drawing a circle. So basically, as I'm starting at the bottom of the circle here. So left and right, I'm going to go left and up. left and up at the right pace gets you to this part of the circle. Now I need to go up and to the left to do the other half. And again, you have to just time it like that. And now we're going to keep going left, but then down and left. Like that. Now I need to go right and down. I'm explaining this actually makes it harder for me because when I draw on the Etch A Sketch, I don't really have to think about the left and the right knobs. I just do it. You disqualified. That's right. You're disqualified. No name has been. Oh, what's the phrase that they say when someone has been eliminated? No name has been eliminated. How am I not? Oh, so what I'll do, like I said, I picked up an Etch A Sketch, did a drawing, and I just figured out my brain works this way, where I can think about the drawing I want to do in my hands, just make it happen. If I do a circle in general, I retrace the circle to kind of round it off and perfect it. So there it is. There's your circle. I guess I need to work on my pace syncing and need to rotate square, right? Yes, Big Ninja, I told you I did. I did do Thomas the Train. I'd spent 30 minutes drawing Thomas the Train. Look, this could be Thomas's face, but it's not. It's a circle, and I keep going around it. All right, that's good enough. One from season 1, that'd be cool. No, I don't want any spoilers, because if I post anything from Squid Games, people are going to make comments about the other seasons and the episodes that I have not seen. So nothing Squid Games until I finish watching it all. I didn't hear my phone was on. Oh, okay. Your phone was lagging. Yeah, I just finished a 30-minute Thomas the Train. You'll have to wait till I post the time lapse to see it because I ain't drawing it again. It was half an hour, and I was over drawing Thomas the Train probably 15 minutes into it. Sorry, Thomas. Thomas the Tank. Nothing personal. Nothing personal, Big T. I should do Greninja. I feel like I have. All right, we're going to start this one. Uriel, you still with me? Hey, Max, you going to lay in your bed? Hang out, big Ninja Bear, because maybe I'll do that next. Yeah, someone tried to post a spoiler on TikTok, and I just muted them from the entire live. All right. But we're going to stop talking about it altogether, okay? Sorry I brought it up. This is why I'm not drawing anything. I'll continue watching. I'll watch tonight and then some more tomorrow up to. Hopefully I can catch up quickly. Now there's fewer episodes in the next, like I think season 2 has 6 episodes and I just finished number 3, so that makes I'm halfway in. I think it's 6. Let's stop talking about it. I don't want to risk it. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for all the follows. We're about to start another one. This one should not take that long. I'm going to guess maybe about 12 minutes at the most. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch. It's going to time approximately time approximately how long this drawing takes. Because honestly, I don't stop it at the end. I just let it keep going. Let's do this. Thanks for all the follows. Everybody on TikTok who just followed me, you get 2,000 points each for the follows. Thank you. Actually, Uriel, you didn't say you were here, and I'm doing your drawing. So I'm a little worried that you left. I'm going to, I don't know, did you catch this request? This was Uriel's request, Faye. Can you do this? Yeah. Um, this is Dana from Wayside. I don't know what that is. That's who this is. Look, she's got circles. She's got glasses. I've been using the Etch A Sketch as an art medium for 30 years. Just going to state it. Facts. Drawing on the Etch A Sketch as an art medium for 30 years. I grew up drawing with pencil. I've done paintings. I've done sculptures. But this is very relaxing for me, and also very unique. So I enjoy doing my lives. And I don't come to my lives with a plan most of the time. When I do these requests, I just show up and people request live requests, so I don't have to think about it and look. I learn new things. I learn about new characters. Okay, stop talking about it, no name. Actually, you know what? I don't even see. Oh, that's right. There are comments I do see afterwards, after lives. Do, 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 do. I didn't discover I could do this until I was 24. So I am 30 years older than 24. But again, this is very relaxing. And then when I'm done, I erase it and start a new one. I don't have a whole bunch of paintings laying around my house. So that's another advantage of the Etch A Sketch is it's not messy. Unless I'm cutting it open, then it's messy. I'll cut them open to preserve them. If you mess up, do you completely restart? Bentley asks, if you mess up, do you just completely restart? And that's a great question, Bentley. It depends on how far into it I am. I have started as late as 12 minutes into a drawing. Most mistakes, though, I can cover up. I just posted a video on how I deal with mistakes. The first option is exactly that, just start over. I was drawing Mickey Mouse. He was not in proportion, and you can't do Mickey Mouse wrong. So I started him over. That was after 6 minutes. So starting over is the first option. If the second option is I retrace the line because you're drawing, you're scraping the powder off, but I'm also pushing the powder around, and so I'm able to not Ice Age, no. So I'm able to push the powder around, and yeah, I do cut them open. Uh, I cut them open to preserve them if I'm preserving a drawing. Radio, hey! I am not drowning. No, I'm nowhere near water. All right, what was I saying? Okay, so one option is I retrace the line. No, that's the second option. First option is I start over. Second option is if I mess up, is I retrace the lines, and that way I try to push the powder around to cover up the mistake and correct it. The third option is I leave the mistake there and just hope you don't see it. Nothing like that's right, classical music. Um, Classical music and Etch A Sketch. Two classics in one. No, I'm not drowning. Do, 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 do. Alex from Minecraft's a good request. Border Hopper, I like to. No, it's not Diary from a Wimpy Kids. I don't really like to give away who I'm drawing on TikTok. I like people to try to guess. I don't know how popular this character is, though. I don't even know if Uriel's still here who requested it. And that really pisses me off because, Uriel's very pushy about doing his requests. And then to not be here when I'm drawing it is just, rude. A lot of people do a request and they leave during the request. That's fine. But Uriel's very pushy. Sid the Sloth Vibe. No, it's not. It's not Ice Age. Trucks don't drown, right? Oh, right. Truck. That's right. Truck. I have not drawn your truck. Radio. Maybe we do that next. Hey, Joker! Gone Wild. Great to see you. I was actually took a week off of lives. I took a vacation. I went out of state and then came back and got busy with work. So I've been just getting back into my lives.
Stranger work. Right, I see what you're doing.
Thanks for helping, Hedgehog.
Is for phone, but not like when I call them. I phone starts with a P, like a P8. No, it's FOHN. It's a kind of thing. Yeah, right. I know what you mean, but G for gnarly, I for turn, H is for tower, J for hog.
I don't know this character myself, but I don't know that I've drawn enough for you to guess who it is yet. For those who might know who this is.
So strange about Llama. It starts with two L's.
There we go.
I did. I know.
Professor Farnsworth. No. Are you looking? I am indeed the big ninja bear. If you went, no, it's not Rugrats. Yes, it is Dana from Wayside. It is Dana from Wayside. I am looking at a drawing. If you go to my YouTube, it's linked right under my profile picture on TikTok. If you go to my YouTube, you could actually see the reference image in the corner that I am drawing. You can see me while I'm drawing in my lovely Etch A Sketch crown. And you can see the timer saying it's been 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Yawn the truck. Thank you all for entertaining radio while I'm not catching all those chats.
You is for not like earning money. The praise of wants from French and there. We're kind of what.
All right, there we go. This is just the hairline. She also has hair that I have not drawn. Oh, I see.
Why is hearing next? Exist.
There we go. Now let's go this way.
Friends, you really mean sick, right? Like,
there we go. Like that.
His name is weird. He has mustache. That was interesting. You done the alphabet?
There we go. Although she has no arms at this time, or the rest of her hair. I wish I could be as talented as you, but thank you. Can only kick above your head. Well, that's very nice. Oh, radio switched over to TikTok. Radio switched over to TikTok, everybody on YouTube. So now it's got to depend on TikTok to correct his spelling. There we go. Let's do like this. And she has a striped shirt. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, let's do this. You know what? I got to do the arms before I do the hair, I think. Who's that? It is not Where's Waldo. I'm so yeah, but there takes real skills. Taekwondo. Oh, fantastic. I'm like, Tiki, what now? Is better audio, you've noticed? Yeah, Jonah. It does have better audio. In here, you just get this microphone that just picks up my voice. It is not Waldo. I haven't finished her hair. This is a female character. Draw a hand here. Oh, that's not good. Hold on, I got to get a better view. There we go. There we go. I like that. It is 7. Yes. Gonna take a minute. What? Okay. Bye. Yeah, radio did decide to ditch you all on YouTube. I'm sure it was nothing personal. Radio does that. Hops back and forth. Okay. You're gonna you have an extra wow. You have a bunch of extra letters there. Hello? Hi, what are you doing? Please return them. They keep disappearing. My son dropped by. Okay, where's this go? Okay. And this goes like this. Very nice. Well, thank you. Faye says hello. He says hi. Wait, may I ask which one you're doing next, or is it a secret? Um, I think I know what I'm going to draw next. Well, by no name, yeah. When's the last time you posted a video, radio, on YouTube? Go. And let's draw this arm. This has been a 13-minute drawing. I really do spend a lot of detail. When would I? You know what? I think I used to do drawings faster because I wasn't as interactive. Like I didn't chat as much. My drawings used to be like 10 minutes, but then I stop, read the chat, make a reaction. 8 day? What's 8 day? Right away. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're real, always glad you came to you. Ask what? I asked, when the last time you posted a video on YouTube, radio? When was the last time you posted? You're trying to get people to subscribe. When was the last time you posted a video? Oh, 8 days ago. That's what you're saying. I see. 8 days ago. I understand. Now I understand. Norm. There it is. Dana from Wayside. Did you notepad this one, Faye? Still with me? Dana from Wayside. I know I've asked you that already. Oh, fantastic. You're awesome. Why her arm like that? Because that's what it looks like? Oh, it's true. You did just say that. This is exactly what the drawing looks like. What's the year, make, and model, radio? Weird triangle piece of plastic on the screen by the tooth. Oh, you're right. That's actually in real life. It's part of the armature of the. Thanks for pointing that out. It was part of the armature of the webcam. I cover it with a green screen. There we go. It's not your fault. It looks funny, but it's great. Hello, Jason Bacon, Big Ninja Bear. I'll show you what it looks like, so you can say, "Oh yeah, you did. You drew her just exactly like that." Oh, let me do a close up. Yay! Yay, flowers. Hi, Gundam. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, here we go. I think that's long enough. Okay. Big Ninja Bear. See, that's what she looks like. Radio, you're not listening to me. What year, make, and model? Thanks, Tuck J. Radio wants me to draw a truck. And so when people ask me to draw a vehicle of any kind, I ask them to give me a year, make, and model. 2017. I know, I ask a lot. Toyota Tacoma. All right. I got my answer. I do ask a lot of him, but I want him to stop asking. He's been asking for this one for a long time. It's not your request. I'm the man. Red. I can't make it a color. It's going to be silver because that's the color of my screen. Yes, I know you already asked, so you can stop. If you're on my, if you are on my TikTok, I do have a playlist that is.
Yes, I
You get 2017 Toyota Tacoma Faye when you're done giving me lovely, lovely flowers. The way the Etch A Sketch brings nostalgia, right, Daredevil? Right. Do, 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 do. 2017 Toyota Tacoma. I do have a playlist called Vehicles. I've drawn a lot of different vehicles. I don't know if I've done a Supra. I feel like I have. But this would be the only vehicle I do. Do they still sell the original Etch A Sketch drawings in the store? Yeah, no, they do. I buy mine at Walmart because it's convenient. They sell them at Walmart and Target in the US, or you buy them on Amazon. Working on it. Fantastic. That's what matters. Nerd girl who's friend with the fat black kid, the main character whose name I believe is Tom. Sure, Josh. That was a long way to get there. Do, 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 do. We're going to start this drawing over here. I get my stylus in place for the next drawing, and then I erase it. And yo, Orange Toad, welcome to YouTube. Welcome back. Oh, that's not completely erased. Let's back up a little bit here. La 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 la. Show you the piece. The drawing that I picked? Is that what you mean? Yes, arrest it. Hi, Leets. I'm going to draw that. Yes, you were just gone. Welcome back. That's all right. That's right, Faye. That was a quick one. I'll just give you a straight up 1,000 points for guessing the song that quickly. Yeah. It's exactly what you asked for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new around here, this is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch, trying to get the reflection to show there's timer on it. It's going to time approximately how long this goes. I don't really keep track when I'm done. Just, That's right, old Disney movies. Happy birthday, Zoe. Happy birthday. I have done Mickey Mouse. I believe if you go to my most requested playlist on TikTok, I've got a couple of Mickey Mice there. I do have my current request going. I'll decide what I do after this. I like the request of Mickey Mouse. I have done him a few times. Maybe if I did Mickey Mouse, I could do some funky version of him that I haven't done before. You think it's my watch? What do you mean? What did I say that you said you think it's my watch? Wouldn't hang about. This child is getting wildly out of wing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. I can't say steamboat. Oh, I see. I feel like I've done Steamboat Willie. Pagani, I can do that. So you're gonna draw. Oh, that's right, Greninja. I want to check that out. No, nobody said that before me. But if you remind me, I'll look that up and see what Greninja looks like. I sometimes I get in the mood. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to decide what I'm drawing next until I check it out. There's not really a. I don't officially decide what I'm drawing next until I'm ready to draw the next drawing. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll draw that next. I do. But most of the time I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. And then then I'll draw whatever. Sorry, it wasn't me. No. I needed the reminder. I totally forget. It's not a baguette. I mean, so no name. Said it. I know means I know. So no name said I know. It's your watch. You know it's my watch. I don't know what that means. Why he said that though? Oh well, it's all right. I'm spending a lot of time on this grill. I think it's just because I'm reading a lot. It's all right. Sometimes my reading, I love to interact with everybody, so I do stop once in a while and read the chat, and answer questions. I love drawing anime characters. Yeah, Disha on TikTok asked if I've drawn. Right, I have done a dino. I've drawn many vehicles. I do have a playlist of me there. Okay. I do have a playlist of vehicles on TikTok, but once I do a vehicle, I don't do another vehicle in the same live. So this will be the only vehicle I do today. I'll switch topics. Maybe I'll do Greninja if I'm reminded after this. I don't care to watch anime, but I love drawing it on the Etch A Sketch. Sometimes it's really tricky though, because anime has like little mouths that float on their face and they have to have a connecting line. Wait, what was that? With characters, what? I've done Spooderman. You mean Spooderman again? I've done Spooderman. Years ago, a couple years ago, I think. 2, 3 years ago, I did Spooderman. A lot of fun. No, we probably still have another hour of drawing in today's live. Oh, I didn't. Wow, I don't like to give it away, Forest Brass. I don't like to say what it is. Hello, Buggy. Welcome back. What about the loud house? That's right, Haley. Haley's got it. Now you have to guess the year. As in the loud. It's loud in your house. I don't think that's what he meant. Nah, not 2012. Newer. The loud house is better than SpongeBob. There you go. See, I knew they didn't mean as loud in my house. Fox body. No. No, very close. 2018 is very close, Daniel. You're off by 1 year. So 2020 is incorrect. Oh, I need to probably narrow this a little. I see. That's right, Master. That's right, Thick Lick. Forrest, yes. 2017 Toyota Tacoma. That's what we're working with here. Oh, let's go up and do this headlight. Sometimes my proportions aren't perfect with cars, with vehicles, I should say. But so far, this one's going all right. Just a question you not intended. No. Oh, no. Actually, thank you for pointing that out. It was pointed out that I didn't have the image on YouTube. No, I meant to have it on YouTube. There we go. That's what I'm drawing. I totally forgot, Hedgehog. Thanks for the reminder. On YouTube, you get to see the reference image, me drawing, and the timer saying it's been a 7-minute drawing so far. No, Chris, it is not a Ford. Yes, I know Loud House is a show. It's the 17 one, right? You never liked it. Well, maybe it didn't like you, Daniel. What do you got to say about that? Hedgehog, you know what? I'm going to give you, you get 4,000 points for helping me on my live. 4,000 Etch A Sketch points for helping me with my live to say, hey, you're not showing the drawing. Because I meant to. All right, there's the headlight. Now let's move on back down here. Let's go over here. Where am I going to go? Let's draw the bottom half first. Let's go down here. There is a little more. No, let's go over here. I'm at the bottom of the bumper right now. It is from Beauty and the Beast. Very nice. It's the opening prologue. You get 1,000 points for that. You know you're old Disney. Let's go up here and over here. I want to subscribe on YouTube now. Okay, then. Thanks for sharing the live there, Drew. And their love in return. The spell would be broken. If not, you'd be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who, hi Planet Easter MD, who could ever love a beast? So what I've done is I'm getting the bottom outline done because then I can do the spacing of the top of the truck based on the spacing of the bottom. You know what? That's really, it should have gone here.
You say?
What truck? I don't give it away. I could make out the words, but it's very distinct tune. Okay. Yeah. Hey, artist who is tired. on TikTok. All right, and then the window's going to go. Okay, we're going to go all the way across to the grill, really, right here. And then it's going to dip down. And then we're going to go across just like that. Nice. It's turning out all right. The truck that Daniel did not like, and Daniel didn't like Daniel. Ryan? Yes, it is indeed 3 a.m. only. You get 1,000 points for guessing it right. Toyota's Inc. Of course you know. Let me see. Yes, indeed. Now guess the year. Yeah. You want points, radio? Okay, radio. You know what? I'm going to give you 2,500 points for sticking to your guns in this request and coming back so much. A lot of times I don't understand what you're trying to say. A lot of typos, but you know what? You keep coming back. So you get 2,500 Etch A Sketch points. Put that in the bank. It doesn't really mean anything, but there you have it. You got your points. Points mean nothing. Yes, Jared, you got it the first time. It is 2017. No, actually, it's a 17. I like how everybody on YouTube was playing along because you don't see actually what it is. You just see the picture, but you have to know have to know your Tacomas to know it's a 2017. I ask what the points are. If you could, wouldn't mind me asking. Big Ninja Bear, if you've ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway, where they give out points and the points don't mean anything, it's just that. The points mean nothing. They are just fun to give out, and I don't keep track of them. I just give out points. Like, I'll give you 800 points for reminding me to do Greninja. You weren't annoying me. I'm hanging out here just to have fun and relax. I'll decide what I draw next when I'm ready to draw it, but you're not going to bother me by asking me. Yeah, please don't. That's almost like spamming. I don't know. It's in my blood. A planet was closer to. Yeah, I was tempted to say it. Please on TikTok says, "How are you so talented? I think it's impossible." Etch a sketch a truck. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. It is something that I've just learned I can do. I picked up an Etch A Sketch 30 years ago and did a drawing of Woody, and I was like, hey, you know what? I think I can do this thing with the Etch A Sketch. And so, yeah, 30 years later, I can just pick it up and do a drawing. Little dent there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to draw. There's a little dent here like this, and then there's the gas cap. I'm drawing the gas cap. You saw it right there. All right. Thanks. If you take suggestions, can you draw Tenna from Deltarune? I do. That's all I do is suggestions. most of my lives, I should say, most of my lives, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I work on a special project that is my own project. And sometimes I do commission drawings. But for the most part, my lives are live requests. I usually don't say yes until I'm done with the drawing. I would love to look up what you just requested because I don't know what it is. I'd have to look it up. I need to look up Greninja though, because I'm remembering that as I'm drawing. The big black bear, brown bull, beautiful baboon, blowing bubbles, biking backwards, asks for Greninja. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You get, hey, hi, Kai, Vazi, Vazi on YouTube. It's great to see you, Vazi. I'll just call you Vazi here because that's what you are here. Great to see you. I'm having a very, very good day. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Um, this is very relaxing. I've been live for, why, my goodness, 105. It is a truck. Yes, it is a truck. You can stop asking now. It's a lobster. Yeah. What are you doing, radio? Don't spam E. What is that? What are you doing? I don't. That is a lot of E's. I know. Oh, Lego, you're a guy? Fantastic. Lego stop MC motions. Do you do stop motion with the Lego on YouTube? I'd love to see that. I've done some myself, but not a lot. See, there we go. See all those E's? Spammers get muted. Let's just do that right now. There we go. There's one spammer muted. Oh, thank you. I thought I caught that too. Yeah, I might need you. Radio's popped over there and he's trying to self-promote and spamming E's. But we'll see. No, very close, Vozzy. It's 2017. 2017. So close. Hi, Z's. You get a follow. Thank you, Dylan. You get 2,000 points, 2,000 Etch A Sketch points. They have no value, but you get them. Just sit right back and hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A what? A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The what? The minnow would be lost. The ship set ground on shore of this uncharted desert isle with Gilligan. Beep beep beep, the skipper to the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, Professor and Marianne, here on Gilligan's Isle. Sure, Planet Eater. This is a tale our castaways. They're here for a long, long time. They'll have to make the best of things. It's an uphill climb. The first mate and his skipper, too, will do their very best to make the others comfortable on this tropic island nest. No phones, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friend. You're sure to get a smile from 7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Isle. Sorry, I really couldn't interact with your chats. I had to sing the theme to Gilligan's Island. Is that a sea chant you sing? No, it's the theme to Gilligan's Island. Come on now. Someone asked, how do I do this? This is magic. Magic. I was actually in a play called Gilligan's Island Uncensored. It was an original play that guy wrote based on the TV show. That was pretty much what you would think. It played little jabs at the show and some specific episodes, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Michael Winslow through that because his manager was Mr. Howell in the play. If you don't know Michael Winslow, he does all the mouth sounds like Police Academy, Spaceballs. Should do like the pen ones. I forgot what the name are, but yeah, what are you talking about? You mean like a magnadoodle? And gave up to ask a question? Yeah. Radio got it. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. The freeze or glue the photo after you draw. Yeah, Ammo asked about preserving it. It is a Tacoma. Yeah, you can guess. But I just said it was a Tacoma. I feel your pain. Oh, thank you very much. I'd super chat if I wasn't broke. Oh, thank you. I'm not doing for the money though. I just do this to relax. There's a lot of people. It's AI, right? It's not real. We're just watching this live for 20 minutes now. All right, I got to finish this drawing. There's a lot of chat going on because I've got a lot of viewers. I've got almost 300 people on TikTok, 5 on YouTube. Vozzy, the chat's like a half a minute delay. It's so true. Vozzy's an actual. She actually works for me in real life. So Vozzy does on YouTube. Did you say you can preserve? Yes. Sorry, Amos. You asked a very popular question. Thanks for the follows. So what I do, if there's a drawing that I am preserving, let's say someone commissioned me to draw this truck, then what I do is I cut it open. I actually have a pinned video showing me preserving a Deadpool drawing. I cut it open. So the way it works is this aluminum powder sticks to the glass with it. Oh, sorry, this is chipmunks. The aluminum powder sticks to the glass with static electricity. So to preserve it, I cut it open and I clean out all the powder that does the erasing. And then glue it back together, and then it's shake-proof. I've shipped it around the world, my drawings, at least to the Netherlands, from Vegas. I live in Vegas. New Zealand, that's amazing. From New Zealand, thank you very much. It is a Tacoma, Christian, yes. I'm Marshall's best friend. What? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do your own live to promote your show, or do your own videos to promote your own. Well, thank you. Glad you are, though. Maybe like 20. All right. I'm going to follow what's a family photo for cost to preserve and have shipped cost about. If I'm doing a drawing, that's a great question. If I'm doing a drawing this size, it's typically $50 in shipping for a drawing this size. Now, if it's on a classic size, it's 110 on the large size, the regular size Etch A Sketch, plus shipping. Woo-hoo. It's really cheap because I don't do this for a living. But yeah, drawing on this size is $50 plus shipping, typically. I don't know that I've really charged more. Maybe I did. Yeah, I have. I have. Because the drawing took longer. Behind him. All right, there we go. What do we get shaken to? No, that's why I preserve it, Car. Yeah, I keep it from erasing. What I do is, so you got a keychain size? That's what's glued to my crown right now. Keychain size. When I finish the drawing, I cut it open and I take out all the powder that does the erasing. So when I ship it, and I put it in a shadow box too. I didn't mention that. I preserve it and then mount it in a shadow box for display. It could be hung on the wall, it could be on a shelf, but taking out all the powder keeps it from erasing. Shake proof. You could, and also I'd take out the drawing mechanism so you could turn the knobs and it won't ruin it. I'm going to be doing some preservation next weekend where I actually do cutting it open. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, exactly. Well, only a monitor can, so people, yeah, give me. Tonight's gonna be radio PMO. It's probably an honest mistake. Ah, radio's not new around here. He knows what he's doing. So, oh, thanks for that. Wow, what kind of a heart was that? That's nice. I heart. Love it. Thanks, Mustache. Yeah, exactly. You can buy these. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a business. I don't want to start a business because I do this to relax. And if I started doing like a shop or something like that, it would become stressful and not so much a business. But yeah, I do. People just DM me, just send me a message and we work it out. So what happens is people will message me, hey, I want you to draw this. If you need to send me a photo, like you're talking about a family photo, maybe find me on Instagram because you can send me photos there. Same, you etch artist everywhere. And then this is really turning out well. Well, better, 25 minutes into it. Another 30-minute drawing. I'll look forward to doing a simple drawing after this. Imagine there's an earthquake. Actually, it wouldn't do anything unless it went up and down. All right, planet. I'm going to stop and draw the back half of this car or the truck real quick. Yeah, it sucks that radio got muted during his drawing request, but we don't stand for spamming. Sorry. No patience for spammers. And when I mute somebody, it's for the entire live. It's a bummer. All right. Got another tire, and that'll do it. Isaac asked if I mess up, do I erase? I've got three options if I erase mess up. Three options if I mess up. First option is I start over and erase it like that. The longest I think recently has been like 12 minutes into a drawing and I started over. Otherwise, most of the time what I'll do is I'll just retrace it because as I'm pushing the powder around on the backside, I can manipulate the powder in a way that, yeah. I can retrace the line, push the powder around, and try to cover up the mistake. The third option is I let it go and hope you don't notice it. Almost done with this truck. Vazi on YouTube, I'll give you, I'm going to give you 3,000 you work for me Etch A Sketch points. They don't mean anything. They have no value, but I'm going to give them to you. You get 3,000 Etch A Sketch points just for being you. There we go. I think that's it. I'm good with that. 28 minutes, 30 seconds. Took a screenshot. Oh, very much. I do a close up without my hands in a second. I can't draw a square. That's funny. Bowl of fruit. That's a good idea. You know what's so Greninja? Thank you for the reminder. I got to look that up. We want to see what Greninja is to draw it. Hold on. Let me do my initials. I always end my drawings with an initial. So then what I do is after my live, I will download the TikTok footage. And that's what I turn into my time-lapse videos that I post on social media. On YouTube, my lives just stay there forever, so you can see them whenever. All right, let's leave it over here, way over here. 7,000 points, 3K for being a sub, 4 for telling him that he didn't have to picture up. Fantastic. I'm not keeping track, but I'm glad you are. All right, let's do it now. Here's what I'm going to do the close-up. So when I download the TikTok, all of that drawing, it's going to turn into 5 seconds. And then You should see if they have a case for those you could put on. So you're a pro, you got to get a skin. I don't know what that means. Oh, well, thanks, K-Bro. I was about to ask you were still here. Fantastic. You got to request one of my dream cars. Once I do a car, I'm not going to do another car or vehicle in the same live. So you'd have to come back and ask for a different vehicle in a different live. Thank you very much. This will end up being in my playlist on YouTube. Nope, TikTok. On TikTok, I've got a playlist of vehicles. So we're going to turn this. I can do a snake bud, but I do have a request I am looking up now. Um, you have a type of snake? That's the thing too. If there's I could do probably a 2 minute. You'll send a photo. What? You got a request? Hi. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a type of snake? Oh, what am I looking up? Greninja. Oh, of course. I know what Greninja is. I feel like I have drawn Greninja. Yeah, very much. 30-second delay before I see it. A Ford Ranger, no more vehicles. No, no more vehicles in this live. You'd ask me in another live. I like to switch gears. I am about to switch gears and draw a Pokemon. I'm going to straight up say it. Next drawing is going to be a Pokemon. Pokemon. It's a little complicated of a drawing, but a Python. Oh, nice. I'm not doing Pikachu. Sorry, I have a specific Pokemon that was requested that I'm going to do. Thanks for sharing the live. That one, White 57. German Shepherd. I've done a German Shepherd. I have an animal playlist because I do a lot of animals too. It's not going to be, wait till I'm drawing it. Bye for a minute. Okay. Is that the car on your profile, Vozzy? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Oh, you were just asked, Vozzy, if that was the requested car is the one on your profile picture. We're going to start this drawing way over. We're going to draw it here. All right, everyone say goodbye to the almost 30-minute Toyota Tacoma. Dinner is going to be started. How long for dinner? I don't know. I'm going to guess 20 minutes, and that's when I got to start. Your art, Griffin. Hey, Javelin. Hi. Feel like my comments are shadow banned. 02 are my comments. It's very possible, Corbin. A lot of times people make comments, you don't even know it's banned and it's there, but I just saw that one. It is pretty busy too. Yeah, I'm drawing and screenshotting all these. Oh, fantastic. Someone asked me to draw a heart. That's usually something I can draw in a minute. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do a heart real quick. Oh, this is starting to get stiff. Here we go. Let's do a quick heart. I didn't time it, but I know this is like less than 30 seconds. There's your heart. Just because it was less than 30 seconds. Draw Smith. Can you draw? Oh, wait. SMTH. Yeah. Not a cat. Oh, I've already got. Can't see the talk tag. Right. I can't see the TikTok chat, but it is. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to both TikTok and YouTube chats, or I'm trying to. Poppy wants me to draw your X. Here we go. There's your X. Done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to do my next drawing. I don't know if it'll be it's something. I see. Something. Thank you very much, No Name, for translating for me. Oh, Faye already did translate it for me. What does it say? What did they say? What did they say? That was something. Oh, can you draw something? I want to see how it works. Oh yeah, that's what I do. This is what my lives are. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long? It is going to be a Pokemon, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is unless you're on YouTube. Then you can say it. Thank you, everybody who are translating the text chat to this 50-year-old guy who's drawing on a toy to tell me that it meant something. I'm actually going to do a smaller version of this Pokemon, so it'll be a quicker drawing. Oh, Lisa Hart, thank you very much for the love. Hello! Thank you for monitoring that, Faye. Because everything just got busy. I would imagine if you know your Pokemon, you're going to get this one fairly quickly. I'm starting with the head. Although I can't say that I'm going to be able to catch. Now I got to tell you all. That I'm not going to see all of your chats because not Smith. That's so funny. You like that hedgehog? Yeah, because there's a lot of chat, and I'm drawing. I'm looking down at my drawing most of the time, but I glance over once in a while, so I don't see everybody's chat. So forgive me if I miss your comment. Not Charizard. Draw Smith. So the way it does work is aluminum powder sticks to the glass with static electricity, and then as I'm moving the stylus on the inside, it's scratching off the powder to create the line. Oh, you don't know how to spell it? Not Vaporeon. A whole book, over 700. Nice. Okay, bye, Planet Eater. All right, let's do that. Let's try to make it a little more. I am drawing it small, so I need to make sure, though, that it's enough that you can tell who it is. These lines are starting to get real thick. I don't like that. Not Ghastly, no. It is a Pokemon. Well, you can see it. It's easier for you to guess. Exactly. And the land is only I will see. Oh. Be afraid. I won't be afraid. Yes, Anthony, you got it. Anthony Gutierrez on TikTok guessed it correctly. You get 1,000 points for guessing it correctly. The points mean nothing, but there you go. You can have them. Stand by me. The sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, or the mountains should tumble to the sea. I won't cry. I won't cry. Gonna drop 500 likes for the vibes. So thank you, Ash. Greninja, the goat. Fantastic. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, that's true. If you don't know the name, then seeing it doesn't help. You're pretty nice, Dame. I'm going to try to do the whole body. I'd like to try to get another simple drawing in after this. So be thinking about it. Maybe like a cartoon character or something simple. Steamboat Willie, maybe. I know Mickey Mouse got brought up, and then Faye was trying to say Steamboat. I think that's what you're trying to say. What did I say? Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I did say it. Greninja. Knock me down, I'll get up again. Fantastic. Stand tall because I know I'm a winner. Origami frog or swan. Oh, Stan, now that was a little bigger than I expected it to be or wanted it to be, but here we are. I'll just retrace it and try to make it a little smaller looking. There we go. That's good. By me. This is going to be one of those drawings, isn't it? That I just seek perfection and start doing all the details. We'll see. You've met your match because I'm no beginner. Fantastic. 286 likes. I like it. Finn, I've done Finn recently, I believe. We'll see. I do. That's actually a good suggestion. That would be a quick one. But I've done Finn recently. But I do want a cartoon after this one. I know this is a cartoon, although some would argue that anime is not cartoon. Anybody? Is there any argument that Pokemon is not anime? It is. Got to catch them all. That's right. What about Jake? Jake and the Fat Man? Yes, I have done Jake. Anime is really all right. You can just say anime is animation. That's true. Pokemon is anime. Yeah. I like to draw anime. I don't care to watch it, except for Pokemon. I will, when the kids are watching Pokemon, I watch it with them. We are currently going through X and Y. During the summer, we'll watch, or on the weekends, we'll watch TV or have the kids get to pick a show we can watch while we're eating. And Emily's choice is Pokemon X and Y. Andrew has chosen Beastmaster reality show competition. What are we listening to? Oh, this is SpongeBob. I've done a lot of SpongeBob. Pokemon's both anime and a cartoon, yeah, but it's more accurately described as anime. And yes, I did just grab that from Google, right? Your AI result just said that. I've done a lot of SpongeBob. If you go to my profile on TikTok, I have a playlist called Most Requested. You will see there a lot of SpongeBob. There's also a lot of Squidward. Original Beastmaster. Oh, that's a nice one. Just dropped 500 likes. Thank you so much, Squishy. Do it for it was the last some has heard is crazy. What? I did Squishy. Someone asked me to do a character from Finding Nemo. That's so funny. Someone asked me to do a character from Finding Nemo, so I drew Squishy. And if you know what I'm talking about, that's the one. That's the little itty bitty jellyfish that Dora was like, Dora? What? It's Dora, right? Not the Explorer. Anyway, Finding Dora. Yeah. Says, and I will call you Squishy. So I drew the little Squishy and then a close up of her face looking at Squishy. It is a Pokemon. Dory, thank you. Not Dory the Explorer. Dora. Thank you, Faye. Faye, I'll give you 1,000 points for setting me straight. Hi. Matt Z, giving Bonnie a Z grade is crazy work. All right. Can you do gum? It is Greninja notification. You get 1,000 points for guessing it correct. I recently did Gumball, if that's what you're asking for. But that's the right track of what I want to draw next. I need to do a simple cartoon next. because I don't know how much time I have. All right, now we're missing a leg. We got to get this other leg in here. Wrap it up. Where are we at? 10 minutes. This is a 10-minute drawing. Thanks for the follow, Cookie Toe. You get 2,000 points for the follow. Thanks, Bozzy. Looking good so far. I've got one leg left. George Russell. All right, stop spamming that, please, Jackie Chan. I did see your comment there. Thank you, Faye. Well, keeping you busy today, Faye. Is that a cartoon character? If not, I'm not drawing George Russell. No, I know George Russell. No. I'm drawing a cartoon next. I might do Steamboat Willie. Still jumping to YouTube here and there because radio comes back for a fourth attempt, right? You never know. All right, now how? Okay. There we go, just like that. Excellent. Oh, I see. All right. There we go. Let's go over here, and then there's another toe peeking around over here from that foot over there. There we are. There it is. That is 12 minutes. That was nice. Not bad. So I probably do have time for one more quick drawing. Then I got to go feed the dogs, get things ready before dinner is ready. Although I don't know how long dinner is going to take. I don't know what it is for dinner tonight. There we go. It is a Pokemon. Aerial Ace. When I start the chase, so you better brace. I'm going to the war zone. Okay, then. Yes, but what Pokemon? Exactly. You got it. Now I'm going to do close-up on TikTok. That's your screenshot opportunity. Alakazam! Aerial Aces hitting combo, right? Oh, thank you very much. Wait, what? Fireman Sam? Let's see. Thanks for the follow, Chuz. Man, I got it up to almost like 400 or 500 people on TikTok a second ago. We're down to 168. Got time for one more drawing. What did you say? Fireman Sam? No, that's not a cartoon. Not cartoony enough. Sorry, I say no to Cartoon Sam or Fireman Sam. I'm looking for something simpler like SpongeBob. Well, first I had no chance. Sure. What's up, Matt? Oh, cuz what? A can of Monster? Like Monster drink? Could do that. Steamboat Willie's too much. I need something simpler. Can. Roger Rabbit, that's a good one. Can of let's do a quick drawing of a can of Monster drink, energy drink. Yes, Julian, it is Greninja. You get 1,000 points for guessing that correctly. Yeah, I'll do a quick drawing of a can of Monster drink, and then we'll move on from there. See if I've got time for another one. Roger Rabbit might be a little too. No, he's not that bad. I might have. If I can do a quick monster drink, maybe I'll do Roger Rabbit. I like that. I've done a lot of SpongeBob Mountain Living. SpongeBob. Um, Ask me again when I'm not at the end trying to do a simple drawing. Um, Hedgehog lover. I'd hate to say no to your request, like I just did, but um, ask me again sometime. They said he was. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start with the actual logo first, then we'll build a can around it. Bye, Greninja! Oh, this is a new Etch A Sketch? There is a theory, though, that the desert climate affects the quality of the drawing, how it draws. Yes. No, I'm not going to do another. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. If I've done one Pokemon, I'm not going to do another one in the same live. He asked me in another live. You're cool, KADC. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. Let's get going on this drawing. What am I drawing? Oh, that's right. Hold on. Let's pull it up on YouTube. There we go. We're going to actually fill this one in. So this might take a little bit, but not too long. There we go. Thanks for the follow, Ruby, and the share. Oh, thank you for the share. All right, let's do that. Yeah. So this is the logo. Go up here. All right. And anyone should be able to know what this is at this point. There we go. Favorite form of caffeine, right? Oh, thanks, Mountain Living. Says I'm slick. I'm going to try to leave room to actually write monster down below. Where are we at? 2 minutes. Joanna on TikTok asks, how does it work? That's right, Mountain Living. Oh, everybody who guessed it. Red Bull does give you wings. So how it works is you've got inside this box is aluminum powder. It sticks to the glass with static electricity. And as I'm moving the stylus inside, it's scraping off the powder that does the drawing. It scrapes off the powder. So to erase it, you turn it over and shake, and the powder inside will fill in all these lines. Maybe I won't fill this in black because you might not, all these letters will disappear. So I'm good with that. And it'll be a shorter drawing. All right. It's okay if it runs out of room. It's just wrapped around the can. All right, there we go. Oh, but it says energy underneath it. It's okay. I'll get there. It's nice. And let's go over here. Where does it start here?
I wake up and put on my face.
There it is. Energy. Nice.
Have a feeling.
What is that? 4.5 minutes. 30 years of drawing on it. That's so on YouTube. KADC says, "How is this man so good at this?" A picture of you. I need to do a real simple drawing, actually. The fish man. Where's the fish man? I don't know if you remember me, but I made you draw the fish eating a bug. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that was ages ago. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm good. That was 5 minutes, including chatting, reading chat and talking. Nice. 5-minute monster drink. I have drawn an Etch A Sketch many times. Actually, if you look at my profile picture, thank you for pointing that out before, Faye. If you look at my profile picture, it is a picture of me drawing myself on an Etch A Sketch. On an Etch A Sketch. So you got it right there. If you want an Etch A Sketch on an Etch A Sketch, just look at my profile picture. Thanks, Joanna. That's awesome. Thank you. Did 6,000 likes. Thanks, Brennan. How about Pusheen Cat? I think I did that. I think I did that one, but let me look it up again. I like recently. I feel like I did it recently. Let me look up though. Larry Davis, that is not a quick drawing, the Jurassic Park logo. I actually have it drawn over here. A boat on the water. Hold on. Give me just a second. I want to take a. Oh, sorry, everybody on TikTok. There are very many versions of Pusheen. I know I have drawn Pusheen. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to see if I got my. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ages ago. Oh, man. Sorry. Knocking things around. Here's the Jurassic Park logo. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting upright for a long time. It takes a while to draw that. I need a real simple drawing. Yeah, someone was going to buy that like last fall. Haven't heard from him. So, I mean, he was like begging me. A stick man, that would be a quick one. Hold on, what was that? Oh no, I have done Pusheen, but not lately. Let's do Pusheen Cat. That's a good quick one. We'll end on that. Thank you, Hedgehog. That was a good one. No, I don't want to do a close up because the eyes are floating. I've done Rick and Morty. No, dinosaur would be too complicated. I need to do a real simple drawing to finish up my night. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. What logo? AFL? What's? I did what? The Dino Park. Jurassic Park Dino? Right? Did you not just. Clearly, you're not talking about. All right, we'll listen to a little Will Smith. I have my last drawing selected. I will be back live tomorrow. I don't know what time, maybe even earlier. I have most of my day tomorrow available. Just the two of us. This is the real song, not Mr. Evil's one. Hey, JR, man, you're catching me on my last drawing. I started very early today. Just the two of us. A non-close-up is even better. Yeah, because a close-up, the eyes are floating on the face. So if I do one that's not, oh, stop motion Barry, sure. All right. I know, JR. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll do, I plan on coming in. I don't know when I'll go live, but I'm hoping to do another long one like today. I've been live for over 2 hours. Notification followed. Oh, you already following me, notification. All right, let's do my next drawing here. No, I did a Toyota Tacoma. There's no such thing as a simple car. When I draw a car, I do year, make, and model. I've already got my last drawing chosen. So simmer down. You have to come back to my next live for another request. Let's do this. Let's start here. Everyone say goodbye. Thanks for the follow, Shy Stewart. Thanks for the share, Kyler Spellman. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new around here, this is my handy-dandy Etch A Sketch watch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing is going to take. I'm going to guess less than 5 minutes, and I'll be done for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. This dinner is almost ready. Bye, no name.
Ain't no shame in it. Didn't got with me and your mom.
Go. Oh, where am I going from here? Up. See, it's got floating eyes. I hate floating eyes, but we'll deal with it. Okay, let's go up to here. This. Arms of a snowman and a snowman storm. No, not a cry. It's not a bald eagle, not a turtle. Yeah, you do guess what I'm drawing. Sorry, I wasn't looking at all the chats there, TikTok. Now, if you're on YouTube, you're not guessing what I'm drawing because you can see what I'm drawing. It is, Pamela. Did you guess that, or did you hear me talking about it? The thing too, say take your heart. YouTube, tell the truth, say your prayers. I don't care. I swear, you live and prove that dreams come true. I love you and I'm here for you. See, grass. Very good guesses. Just me. Thinking over roads. That's something. That's right. Pusheen Cat. That's a new one. But I know what you meant. And yes. Just the two of us. You and I. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Jake Grass. There's so many random guesses going up. It's not Garfield. Not Yippee Cat. Pushing Daisies. That was a great show. Anybody know that show? True that. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Pusheen, pushing squish marshmallow now. Pushing cat.
Quickly and see. Always knew that deep inside that there would come a day I would have to pay like so many mistakes.
All right, I'm going to go back to some back spots, whiskers, tail. Call it a day. Where are we at? 4 minutes. I think I predicted a 5-minute drawing, but it's been 4 minutes right now. Cat from what? Alice in Wonderland? No, not the Cheshire, not the Cheshire Cat. No, if you know who this is, you would know by now. If you don't know, you don't recognize it by now, then you don't know who this is. You're not going to guess it. Because at this point, it looks almost exactly like the final drawing. You have one next to you? Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm doing back spots, whiskers, and then tail. And that'll do it. You're not new around here? Where did that come from? All right, let's do. So if y'all missed it, this is my last drawing of the night. Once I finish it, I'll say goodbye. TikTok, I do a face reveal to say goodbye. And I'll come back tomorrow sometime. I don't know my timing. There's not a regular schedule.
Be cool, hunt like it didn't. Swings, survive, self-esteem.
And that.
Jealous.
Here we go.
Finally, break. Stop.
There we go. Let's retrace the tail. And there it is. 6 minutes. Not Nyan Cat, but that's close. That's right, Charlotte. Pusheen Cat. I've drawn a lot of Garfields too. Can't remember if Garfield is in my most requested playlist, but technically I started with the drawing of a dog and ended with the drawing of a cat. Now the drawing of the dog was a real cat, a real dog, not a cartoon. So that doesn't count. Here we go. I'm gonna pause here for a moment. It's that guy from Fortnite. Man, that's an old joke. When I was a kid, my sister bought one. Fantastic. Great for your sister. I find it cute too. Thanks, Hedgehog. Since this was your request, I'll do the little thing where I'll hide myself. If you want to grab a screenshot, let's hold on. Let me do this for. I know that's not going to work. What? A 10 out of 10. Wow. Here we go. Oh, let's. There you go. Oh, well, thank you very much, Gino, for saying I'm super talented. 10 out of 10, drawing in patience. Fantastic. Turbix, look at you jumping on and you're number 3 already. Yeah. All right, I got to come back. I'll kick that one off. All right, everybody. Hey, thank you. Oh, let me do this farewell on. This is for TikTok now. If you were on YouTube, that's what you would see. That's the OBS system, but this is what it looks like on. Oh, well, let me show my monitor again. Boop. So you would see my reference image up there. You would see the stopwatch over there, and then me drawing me. Hello, me drawing. I got the screenshot. Fantastic. I'm wearing my Weird Al Vegas show shirt today. So, well, thank you. You're going to find me. Yeah, find me on YouTube. My lives stay on YouTube, and I give them I call it timestamps, so that you could go to the beginning of any drawing and the end of drawings, and they stay there. I take the footage from TikTok, download it, and use that for my time lapse videos. So we're going to call it a night, and I'll be back sometime tomorrow.